Hi everyone, welcome back to Abby's Yarn. My name is Abby. I like to do yarn stuff and fabric stuff. I like to knit, I like to crochet, I like to do a little bit of sewing. Today I'm going to start a new project because I just finished the knitting portion of my Lakes cardigan, which you will have seen far before I'm done with this project, I'm sure. Today I am going to be doing the Ghost Flowers scarf slash shawl. I think it doesn't say on the pattern. That's okay. It looks like this. And it is by Savory Knitting and designed by Amy Christoffers. I will be knitting it on the recommended US 6 4mm needles, which I have right here, and I'm going to be knitting it in the Winterberries yarn. I realize this is reversed for you, but it's the Winterberries yarn, fingering weight, in the color Coffee by the Lake, which is this like tan brown color with some blue and red speckles in it. I'm really excited. I have 3 25-gram skeins of it. So I've got this hank and then 2 of these cakes. I got this from a not really local to me, but local to a place that I took a trip to in the Poconos, yarn shop and dyer. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm super excited. I haven't read the pattern, I just bought it, but I never read the pattern. And in this case, I'm not even going to gauge swatch. It says, gauge is not critical, please adjust to suit your yarn. So I will not be gauge swatching. I rarely gauge swatch anyway. So we are going to go ahead and cast on I don't think I figured that out. We're gonna start over. All right, that's project 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a chemist. I can count to 4. Higher than that? Nah, 4 I got. Okay, I think I have it figured out now. And there's like written instructions and charted instructions for this part, which is good for me because I've never worked like a lace pattern before. So I'm kind of nervous about it. So we'll see how this goes. It's been a little while since I worked with any fingering weight yarn, and I am afraid to say this is not exactly going as well as I hoped. I think it's just because the needles are like big for the yarn. I do not think my stitches are gonna be the neatest on this, but this is just a little thing that's fun. It's pretty yarn. We'll see. Anyway, I got to row 15. If I like stretch it out, you can kind of see what it'll look like after it's blocked. I guess holding it here, you can see it pretty well. I'm about halfway through a flower. I figured out how to read the chart. I'm starting to figure out the pattern. It'll take me just a little bit longer, but I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far because I have Never knit lace before. Let's keep going for a bit. Let's see if we can finish the setup chart today. All right, I made it all the way through the setup rows, which I think is where I'm going to take a break. But you can see I have a full flower motif and a bunch of increases. This is making me really excited. As I thought might happen, I feel like the speckles are like more visible now that it's being knit up. I don't see the blue speckles very much, but I think just like how this exact one was dyed, maybe I'm just not on a blue speckly part. There's more red brown speckles, which I think you can see a little bit of when I don't put my finger behind it. But yeah, that's so cute. All right, I think that's going to wrap it for this clip. Hi everyone, it's just a little update on my Ghost Flowers shawl. I have just about run out of my first ball of yarn. I am holding up my phone and in bed because I am in the process of moving, which means I probably shouldn't be knitting right now, but it's okay to take a little break every once in a while. I will be calling this quits for today and maybe starting the next ball of yarn later tonight after I do some more moving, but I'm hoping to be all the way out of this apartment and into my other apartment by the end of day tomorrow, so maybe not. But regardless, hi everyone, just another quick update on the Ghost Flowers shawl that I'm making. This has been going much slower, but I have been making pretty good progress. I did move this week, and so I haven't been doing that much. I'm maybe halfway through the second ball of yarn, and I still have a full one to go. It's looking really good. I'm really happy about how it's working out. Again, on camera you can't see the speckles as well, but they're there, and I think they're like really nice. They're pretty subtle, but they're really pretty. Hi guys, it is literally the next day, and I lied to you. I have this much left of the second ball of yarn, which is not that much. It's more than it looks like because there's no hole in the middle, but it's not that much. I did not finish a whole row of flowers yet today, but that is because me and my friend finally got my bed built, so I'm sleeping in my new apartment. That's all my life and knitting updates right now. I'm not doing a Whip Wednesday this week because it is past my bedtime and I want to go to sleep. Anyway, I will see you in the next clip. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. All right, I'm back for another update. So I wound up my ball of yarn string, which is good. That's my third one because I ran out of my second ball of yarn. It's been 2 days since I told you it would be a while, but I'm out. This is how deep it is. It's like longer than my 32-inch needles. I'm super happy with it. And I am just going to keep on chugging along on this. And I will see you in the next clip. All right, it is now Saturday. I still have, I think this is most of the last ball left, but I just have some laundry to do now that I moved in, and I'm just gonna do some knitting until that timer goes off, and I will insert another time lapse because I love a good time lapse. I will see you in like 2 seconds for me. All right, I thought I had another day, but I think that with the amount of yarn left, which is this much, I am actually going to start on the last 4 rows, which are just 4 rows straight across, and then the bind off. So maybe I'll even get this done today. I will see you later. Alright, it is the same day as the last clip, and I have just fully casted off the scarf. I wove my ends in immediately, which everyone should be super proud of me for, and it's great. I only had this much yarn left, so I think I probably could have done 2 more rows, but I don't think I would have been able to finish the flower. And I will make a swatch of this and hopefully add it to my swatch blanket that I want to work on. But yeah, I'm super duper happy with this. I think it's super pretty, and the next clips should be a blocking montage, so I will see you then. Alright guys, I have finally finished my shawl. it came out really, really nicely. I blocked it, it's all done. I think I'm showing you the wrong side. That's the wrong side, it doesn't really matter. And it's really nice. But this is it, it's super bouncy. I love how it turned out. I'll try to find, you can see here a little bit, there's some colored speckles throughout it, which I think is really nice. It kind of breaks up the beige. This is not maybe the fit that I would wear it with, but I think it's so pretty. And it's so nice. It's nice and light, but still like warm. My parents said, oh, it's perfect for reading in bed before you go to sleep, which could be true in the winter when it will actually be cold in my apartment. Right now it's way too hot. But yeah, I'm done. And I am already planning to knit this again for my grandmother. I have the yarn on the way from the Knitting for Olive sale. It'll be in the Dusty Dove blue in their merino, because I think that she will really like that color, and I'm certain that she would like one of these. So overall, this was made from 75 grams. I had like the teeniest, tiniest little ball of yarn left over. I probably could have finished another portion of the flower. I only did like part of the flower on the top, but I think it still looks really good. I don't think it looks incomplete or anything. Yeah, I'm super happy with it, and I can't wait to knit another one. The yarn was great. The needles are my normal Clover Takumi needles, 6mm. Yeah, yarn was great, knitting experience is great. It took me a little bit to memorize the pattern, but after I did, I kind of, I don't know, I zoomed through it really fast. And I'm so happy with the result. I don't know how much I'll wear it yet because it is, again, way too hot for knitted objects, but and the yarn is so squishy after blocking now too. It was squishy before, but now it's even more so. And I just really like this scarf, guys. I would totally recommend the pattern. Yeah. But that is the end of this knitting vlog. So I will be moving on to another new project. Probably today. If we're being completely honest, probably today. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the vlog on this project, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.